Game two, ready to roll. The Ribet Fighting Frogs and the Desert Oasis Diamondbacks. Coach, a lot to cover with these two. We'll get there in a second. We're ready to rock and roll.
Well, yeah, Desert Oasis kind of struggling right now. They're 1-2 and have lost their last two games. But traditionally a very good team from Vegas. And Ribet Academy, 6-0 and kind of rolling right now. It's a little bit different look, size-wise than the previous game. Should be a lot of quickness out there. Ribet starting in the 2-3 zone.
Ribet in the all-white, green trim. Desert Oasis, all black, maroon trim.
They're really high bumping with their bottom wing on the zone. That opens up extra pass in the corner if they get an overload.
Evan Lake, 1 for 1, long three. Cade Savell with the rebound. Head coach, by the way, of Desert Oasis, Joseph Bedowitz. And there's a nice strong move and a left-handed put in by Nate Van. 5-0 quick lead. Ribet, they want to look themselves. There's a nice looking shot. Oh, back of the rim doesn't go. Battle for it down low. It ends up in the hands of the Diamondbacks.
They're not taking too much time here before they get a shot up.
Another great play by Evan Lake. Dropped a three in, and the 6'3 junior. Shot from the corner, off. Rebounded by Ribet.
Come back and get it. Oh, nice drive.
Oh, that's a strong, strong move right there by Barrington Hargris. Hargris, a 6'1 sophomore guard. Goodness, sophomore. Floater, and that's a good look right there by Dominique Ford. And Reggie Howard, head coach for Ribet, he's already seen enough, 7-2. Once again, everybody, reminder that this broadcast of the SoCal Vegas Showdown is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand Las Vegas. Now 2 locations with 24/7 availability and rates starting at $45 per hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com to learn more. Also, Recruiting Boost, the athletic college placement service, also the host of our player of the game. And how about the NCSTV summer basketball camp? And I want to keep talking about this. I want my son to go to this 5-day overnight camp, 4th to 12th graders. Register now for under $100 to deposit, and you get $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com / for all the details. And Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. After the quick timeout from Reggie Howard, see if we can put something on the board here.
Ribet doing the old dribble drive here. Just killed him on the boards there. Desert Oasis, though, doing a nice job of getting in the gaps and trying to take away the driving lanes. Oh,
ball slapped away. 3-on-2 numbers for Ribet. Contact, and it'll be an offensive foul. And Coach Howard can't believe it. And correction, by the way, Joseph Bedowitz is the coach who called the timeout. Joe called that timeout for Desert Oasis a few seconds ago. 7-4 is the score right now. Desert Oasis, the guest team. All the SoCal teams will be home, of course. All the Vegas teams will be the visitors.
Ribet going man-to-man here.
Oh, what a nice move. And what's the call?
Ball.
They're going to call offensive foul on Dominique Ford, the senior. Ooh, that was a beautiful move by Dominique.
Great rotation. Great rotation. Snook, look at this. Outside the circle. There was no doubt on that. Number 2, Snooky Whittington, is the son of the assistant coach, Pookie Whittington, that was a great basketball player, played at Seton Hall. Good extra pass.
Long shot goes up, and it's a beauty.
That was a really
Tyler
nice
Powell.
6'5", big wing.
Look out.
Oh, boy.
And that's going to be Ribet basketball. So some nice effort out there by Barrington Hargris.
Good ball movement. Thought he held on to it a little longer than he should, but he nailed that thing.
Tied at 7, 4 1/4 remaining in this first quarter. Second game.
Snooky just coming off the double high screen and pulling the 3.
Boy, that is one nice player right there. That is Dominique Ford, the senior guard for Desert Oasis, and he has come to play.
Now, nice answer, end-to-end basketball right now. Oh, double ball screen.
Left wide open at the elbow. No trouble whatsoever for Hargris.
Yeah, that was a nice set play right there. Really nice. Reggie Howard's a veteran in coaching, long-time four-year coach. Also coached at Barstow Junior College.
Ribet putting the defensive work in there, and I don't think anybody can really believe it from Desert Oasis that it was no traveling. The effort and the hard work did put the ball in the hands of Powell, but he did a little spin and a little roll. There's that elbow bust.
See that double ball screen from the short corner? That's a good little look. Didn't take long for old Ribet to get out of that zone. Here we go again. They got the lob play on the side OB. There he goes. He took the guy off, and he's playing center field with him. Pretty smart. You always play 5-on-4 where you can. The dude taking the ball out, he can't shoot it. trap off the inbounds.
9-9, 3 to go in the first quarter. Desert Oasis with the ball down low. Nice pass, really nice pass. And Ribet's going to get away with it here. Here comes Hargris, and he is bumped hard. A lot of contact, no call. And Coach Howard can't believe it, but they get the bucket.
Yeah, right now, this line of Ribet just looks a little bit more athletic and quicker than Desert Oasis.
Snooky Winnington with the foul. 11-9 in favor of Ribet. They're out of Los Angeles. Athletic director is their head coach, Reggie Howard.
How about the big guy coming in? Ignacio Camacho, 6'9". Whoa, Ribet is just all over the place right now.
Long shot goes up, rebound by Ribet.
Look out.
Camacho, he'll be fouled, and he's on the floor. No, they're going to say shot foul, right? Nah, they called it on the floor.
Oh my, this is a good looking lineup here for Ribet Academy.
More on Camacho here in a few minutes. Try to get the flow of the game going here. And
oh gosh, got the roll back.
Tyler Powell.
You know, it's the job of the guy guarding the inbounder cannot give up the weak side pass.
Hard move to the hole, and the foul is going to be on Camacho.
Really nice drive there.
Ignacio Camacho. Great story. But at the line right now, Marcus Conley. $13-10. Right now you got Desert Oasis trying to just kind of hang on. It feels like they're just trying to kind of hang on right now in the early goings, but they're also very aggressive. They've gone to the hole just as hard as anybody else.
That was a nice job there. Number one, it's like a timeout. You know, by getting on the free throw line, you kind of stop the momentum. Good rebound, two hands. Now that's a foul. That's a double foul.
And they're going to call foul on Nate Van.
That's a tough call right there, man. He body blocks him bringing the ball up, and then he runs him over, and they get a block. Oh, yeah. It's getting physical. I like it.
Hey, first quarter physicality, 1:39 to go here in this first quarter. 13-11 right now. Ribet up on Desert Oasis. Desert Oasis out of Las Vegas. Athletic director Laurie Evans.
Don't let him throw it off your butt here. Watch this. He can if he wants to.
Well, he ends up basically almost doing the same thing. Barrington Hargis threw it in and then just stood on the low block, and they gave it right back to him. 15-11.
Oh, too much
Camacho
size.
with the rebound. Here comes Ribet. They're up 4, 1:20 to go. They get the ball back out to Powell's hand. There's a wide open look. Nobody even close to Jalen Shores, and he rains a three. It's 18-11.
Great ball reversal. Uh-oh.
And it's going to be a push. And that is going to...
Hargris from Ribet was begging to come out. I wonder if he's hurt.
I don't know. Doesn't look hurt to me.
No, it just looks tired, I guess. Might want to finish the play before you try to come out.
Xavier Williams, a 6'3 junior, comes in for Camacho. Ford. Now it's back in the hands of Van. They're moving the ball around quickly. That's a nice move right there, but even better defense by Ribet. Almost turned it over again.
Got in a hurry. Good hustle.
Oh, just a lot of rushed passes, as you just said, Coach.
Yeah, got a little Keystone Cops going here right now.
5-second differential from game and shot clock, so they'll have to put it up in less than 25 seconds. And Coach Howard wants a timeout and just kind of calm things down here. We'll be back right after this. First quarter action, second game, SoCal Vegas Showdown.
Desert Oasis is going to get the ball back with just under 10 seconds left, and they need to take it straight to the basket.
Ribet with 13 on their shot clock.
See how quick they shoot it here. There's the double ball screen.
Hargis, and they put it back in the hands of Powell.
Oh,
Powell,
my.
the big fella.
Wow. Take it to the hoop. There you go. It's all right.
Well, that's some good defense. And look at Coach Howard. He's out there excited. And look at this shot by Tyler Powell. That is a nice bucket. He does the old bow and arrow.
Oh, that's a good-looking junior right there.
We'll take a short break. 21-11. 10-point lead quick in this first quarter by Ribet.
Shoot, Vance. Interesting stat. Ribet Academy has not shot a free throw yet. But Tyler Powell, 4 of 6 and 2 of 3 from the three. 10 points in the first quarter.
Second quarter action. Powell doing the work on the floor as well. And how about that? What Emmanuel Rodriguez on the receiving end of a lot of hard work out there by Tyler Powell.
Yeah, Desert Oasis has to do something to kind of break the rhythm here. Ribet shooting 56% right now.
Long shot doesn't go. And Desert Christian, these are Desert Oasis, no shortage of energy and high-level effort, but they just aren't getting the looks that they need. And they're also letting guys just come right down the lane and lay it in. That's Snooky Wigginton, and tell you what, Coach Bedowitz not pleased with that. That's just a wide-open layup from the three-point line.
Well, wide open three right there. We got to knock a couple of those down to have a chance.
Ramos couldn't get it to go. Look at the hustle, and then here comes Powell. Powell.
He's on a different
lays
level.
It up and in. And Coach Bedowitz calls a quick timeout.
Well, what do you say in this one here? It can only get better?
27-11, 16-point lead right now for Ribet. And this broadcast of the SoCal Vegas Showdown brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, Las Vegas. 2 new locations, 24/7 availability, and rates starting at $45 per hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com and learn more. After this game, you'll be seeing and meeting the Recruiting Boost Player of the Game. They're one of our great supporters here, Athletic College Placement Service. And then the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp, 4th to 12th graders. Register now, $99 deposit, and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. My boy's going to that. And then Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to str8sports.com for more. That is who is bringing you the SoCal Vegas Showdown. And so far it's been fantastic. The first.
Oh, they're bringing the pressure. Oh, they're backed off there. See if they trap coming across half court.
Ribet's up 27-11. Desert Oasis has got some talent, just not able to put it together. And Cade Savell caught the pass off the bottom of the glass, and his heels were on the sideline.
I don't know if they zone or not, but I'd sure take a look at it just to do something different.
Ribet Academy, all white jerseys going up against Desert Oasis and the all black jerseys. Possession arrow is going to go to Desert Oasis, and we're going to see Marcus Conley back into the game.
Nice little floater. Just didn't go down.
Under 6 to go here in this first half. High feed.
Oh, he missed the back door.
And a foul is going to be called on Xavier Williams, and he's the one that got banged up over it all. And Coach Howard's going to bring in Marcus Reedy and the aforementioned Ignacio Camacho. Camacho is a member of the Guatemala national team. Wears number 44, the big fella. 6'9", he's a senior. And he's on defense at this point, guarding Marcus Conley. Diamondbacks pull it back out for that one. Oh, rattled in and out, doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Camacho comes in, and he'll get called for the foul.
Desert Oasis set up the back door with the, the elbow pass. 2 possessions in a row right there. They were late on the cut the first time, but the second time they had it and didn't pass the ball. That's
Camacho's 3rd foul, so he's already picked up his 3rd here, and it's in the second quarter. A long time to go remaining in the second quarter. 5:26 at the line now. Cade Savell misses on the back of the rim. He's a senior. We're at beautiful Pasadena City College. Stepped outside in between games, Mark. The Pasadena City College marching band in full rehearsal for the Rose Parade.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful stadium they have. And this is a great facility here, this arena here at Pasadena City. A lot of good junior college basketball in California.
How about this? Cade misses both of them.
Yeah, that hurts you.
That's going to be an offensive foul called on Snooki.
Reggie Howard's doing a good job of substituting, keeping his guys fresh.
He sold him on it, that's for sure.
Oh, good action.
It sure was. Nice action and a nice shot by Nate Van. He's a senior, class of 2020, 6'2", senior guard. And how about that shot? Goodness. Barrington Hargis drew 2 bodies and contact, still floats one in.
That's tough to stop. Oh.
High feed, nice move. Oh, that's a beautiful play. How about that? Nico Ramos brought everybody to him, then goes under, lays it in with the left.
Yeah, last 2 possessions, Rivet's kind of backed off on their intensity. They've got 2 good shots out of it.
A miss put up by Williams. And a great pass and a good finish by Marcus Conley. The assist is going to go to Dominique Ford. Watch her like Dominique's game. 12-point lead still, though, 29-17.
3 baskets in a row, though. And Ribet all of a sudden has become disinterested. You know, they have not sustained their intensity at all here.
This is the second game, Ribet Academy hosting Desert Oasis. Next game up will be Etiwanda versus Desert Pines. 6 games in total at this showcase. Corner-to-corner pass from out of bounds. A lot of work and a great job effort down there by Marcus Reedy to keep that alive. That was all Marcus Reedy tipping that and keeping that alive. 15-point lead again for Ribet Academy.
Too much size, too much athleticism. Boy, Tyler Powell is such a skilled player.
Wow. Turnover, here comes Ribet again. And that foul just to stop the progress.
Smart foul.
Evan Lake just had to reach in there to stop momentum. It's a 15-point lead here in the second quarter, 32-17.
Yeah, that was breakaway right there.
So Tyler Powell's going to come out and take a breather. Man, big kid. He sits down right in front of us, 6'5" junior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Desert Oasis looking a little bit tired here. Ribet's been substituting consistently. Nice extra. It's good offense.
Nice look for Barrington Hargis. Couldn't get it to go.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, and a big-time block down low. Cade Savell thought he was going in for the dunk, and Marcus Reedy, no dice. And now Reedy comes back and almost puts that in. Man, a lot of frenetic action, and now a turnover. And Coach Howard thought there was a foul down there, but I'll tell you what, how about this? A beautiful pass, by the way, from Ford into Savell. Savell thought he had it, and no dice.
Well, in the old days, they called that a Rawlingsburger back when we were playing with Rawlings basketball.
Great effort, great hustle. Marcus Reedy blocks the dunk. Haven't had a dunk yet today. Long three, comes up short. Rebound, Ramos. 2:10 remains here in the first half. Nice pass down low. Dominique Ford draws a lot of traffic and gets the bailout call. Kind of a forced shot, but
he took it in a crowd. But I like him.
You know, he's the one kind of just forcing the action.
Oh, if you could just kind of get him in some space and let him be aggressive, you know.
And he's made 2 of those already.
Yeah. You know. Good job. Hit your free throws.
Dominique Ford, Division I prospect on the board.
It's like, hey, come on, guys, get a couple stops and get it to halftime here if you're Desert Oasis.
Under 2 to go.
Got to stay connected if you can. You got to stay connected.
Great ball movement by Ribet.
They are such a good passing team.
And I know what you're thinking with the mascot, the Fighting Frogs. Are you sure it's not Ribet? How about this? What a good look and a great shot by Dominique Ford.
That's just what the doctor ordered right there.
Back to a 10-point lead. Powell had a look at it, decided to come in, and he gets it. He had a little 15-footer. We thought he was going to pull the trigger, but he drew everybody in, and to the hole he goes. Draws contact and puts it in off the glass.
I thought they were going to be able to draw a charge on him, and he just eluded the guy rotating over. He's really good.
So Tyler Powell.
Watch this.
I thought he was going to take that.
Good rotation. He just split it.
Wow. He's at 6'5" now. Big shoulders.
Oh, he could play football easy. All right. Get a good possession here.
Contact.
All right.
They're in the bonus, and that foul is going to be on Xavier Williams.
Well, here lately, they've done a nice job of keeping it in Dominic Ford's hands. And he's kind of, put his finger in the dike a little bit and settled this thing down. And they need a whole lot of that the second half.
A little over a minute left here in this first half. Goodness. How do you stop Barrington Hargis? You got to take a charge.
Can't get on the side of him. You got to stay right dead in front of him.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Yep.
Oh, a bobbled layup, and it actually might end up costing him, and it does. And Coach Howard's going to make a quick sub in there. I don't think that's the reason, but Snooki just lost the handle on it and should have laid that in. Shouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
Here's Hargis. Look at this.
That's too tough. I mean, maybe you got to come double him early or something. But the one thing you can't get on his shoulder.
At the line, Marcus Reedy misses the first.
Oh. Hey, Dominic Ford coming out here at the end of the game. Worried about him getting a foul, I suppose. Second half, he needs to kind of be doing most of it, but sometimes you got to give it up and then get it back. Look at there.
What a bucket by Nick Ramos. I'm impressed with Ramos, the junior guard. Half a minute left here in the first half, 36-24. Hargis dictating everything, about a 3-second differential. They're going to have to shoot. Hargis, heart of the hole, floats one up. Perfect pass, perfect play to Tyler Powell. Well designed, coaching staff drew it up perfectly. And that'll do it for the first half, 38-24. And it's the Fighting Frogs of Ribet Academy up over Desert Oasis.
Sometimes when guys are milking it there, guys will jump in a 2-3 zone so that doesn't happen. But you got to have it in your repertoire to do that. But what a beautiful pass. 2 games in a row, we see him giving it high up to the cutter.
We're halfway through the second game here of the inaugural SoCal Vegas show now. We have halftime highlights coming up.
athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
They're really high bumping with their bottom wing on the zone. That opens up.
Head coach, by the way, of Desert Oasis, Joseph Bedowitz. And there's a nice strong move on the left hand by Ribet.
Come back and get it. Oh, nice drive.
Oh, that's a strong strike. One sophomore guard. Goodness, sophomore. Floater, and that's a good look right there by Dominique Ford. See if he can put something on the board here.
Ribet doing the old dribble drive here. Just killed him on the trying to take away the driving lanes. Oh,
ball slapped away. 3-on-2 numbers for Ribet. Contact, and it'll be an offensive foul.
Ribet going man-to-man here.
Oh, what a nice move. And what's the call? Oh, they're going to.
Good extra pass.
Long shot goes up, and it's a beauty.
Rookie just coming off the double high screen and pulling the three.
Boy, that is one nice player right.
Oh, double ball screen.
Left wide open at the elbow. No trouble whatsoever. And Ribet's going to get away with it here. Here comes Hargris, and he is bumped hard. A lot of contact, no call. And Coach Howard can't believe it, but they get the bucket.
Academy.
More on Camacho here in a few minutes. Try to get the flow of the game going here. And
oh, gosh, got the roll back. Yeah. Good rebound, two hands. Now that's a foul. That's a double foul. Oh, yeah. Don't let him throw it off your butt here. Watch this. He can if he wants to.
Well, he ends up basically almost doing it. Up 4, 1:20 to go. They get the ball back out to Powell's hand. There's a wide open look. Nobody
See how quick they shoot it here. There's the double ball screen.
Hargis, and they put it back in the hands of Powell.
Oh,
Powell,
my.
the big fella. Second quarter action. Powell doing the work on the floor as well. And how about that? What Emmanuel Rodriguez almost couldn't get it to go. Look at the hustle, and then here comes Powell. Powell
He's on a different
lays
level.
it up and in. The Bay Academy, all white jerseys going up against Desert Oasis. Diamondbacks pull it back out for that one. Oh, rattled in and out, doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Camacho comes in and he'll get called for the foul.
Yeah, that hurts you.
That's going to be an offensive.
Oh, good action.
Sure was. Nice. Class of 2020, 6'2", senior guard. And how about that shot? Good.
Oh.
High feed. Nice move. Oh, that's a beautiful play. How about that? Nico Ramos. A miss put up by Williams. And a great pass and a good finish. Corner-to-corner pass from out of bounds. A lot of work and a great job effort down there by Marcus Reedy.
Extra. It's good offense.
Nice look for Barrington Hargis. Couldn't get it to go.
Oh, look at there.
Oh! Nice pass down low. Dominique Ford draws a lot of traffic. And I know what you're thinking with the mascot, the Fighting Frogs. Are you sure it's not Ribet? How about this? What a good look
baby.
and a great shot by.
That's just what the doctor ordered right there.
Back to a 10-point lead. Powell had a look at. Getting ready to start the third quarter here. Second game in this 6-game extravaganza. This is the inaugural SoCal Vegas Showdown. We're at Pasadena City College. Mark 38-24, 14-point lead at half. The Ribet Fighting Frogs. What numbers did you see there on a stat sheet that stand out to you?
Well, number one, 14-point lead is not insurmountable, but, I mean, you got to do something different. Hey, you got Tyler Powell with 19 points.
Yeah.
And you got Barrington Hargis with 10 points from Ribet, and everybody else is under 5 points. If it's me, I'm shadowing both those guys, and I'm going to shadow them with my worst two defenders and play 3-on-3 with the other ones. And at least if I got to rotate to stop them, I'm rotating with a better defender.
That's the voice of Mark Arce, long time. Well, I don't want to say that because if I say
Seasoned,
I love that.
Yeah,
a seasoned head coach for many decades. I got you back, though, in the state of California, and he's scouted in all of this geographical area, whether it's been in Nevada or certainly in the Southern California region. Know a lot of the coaches. A lot of the coaches have come to say hi to Mark. It's been great. And all of this is coming to you on NorCal Sports TV. And we're about to go in the second half. Ribet Academy in all white. They'll be going right to left. And Desert Oasis in all black going left to right.
well, let's see what the second half brings us.
Officials have a long day, long evening. We've got 6 games. This is game 2 of 6. Next up after this, Etiwanda hosting Desert Pines. We're underway, third quarter. They're trying to get the ball in the hands of Tyler Powell, and it's exactly what they do. He's off.
Well,
Rebound.
You can't help off that guy.
Here's Dominique Ford, had a really nice first half. Wide open look for Connolly. Can't get it to go. Battle for it down low. Ends up in Powell's hands.
That's okay. They got a wide open shot.
Sure did.
And look at there.
Almost a turnover.
They can't get a good bounce.
Elbow look, doesn't go. Battle for the basketball. And right now, Desert Oasis is coming out with the exact firepower they need to.
Playing very hard right now. They just got to sustain it. Ribet tends to get a little bored.
Must take care of the basketball, that's for sure. Lake.
Oh, gave up
Man,
on the layup.
He had the whole lane right there. That's Savell with a tricky baseline to baseline
Score
pass.
that.
How about that? They're going to run out of time here. And they run out of the basketball.
No transition points. Thank you.
Snooky.
Thank you.
A 1-on-4 pulls the trigger. He must have an awfully nice green light. Didn't go.
Hey, coach's kid, man. These guys get to do what they want. I coached both my boys. They had the green light.
Contact drawn by Nate Van.
Nice job. Nice job. Good thing about getting on that free throw line, it really slows the game down. And you know what? He initiated the contact instead of trying to avoid the block, which is kind of a subtle little thing.
The event director is Jerry Freitas, and Jerry's here at the crack of dawn. You were here early as well.
Hey, man, that guy does so many good things for kids. He runs great events all year long, and was a really good basketball coach at the university level. Was at a couple, USC for one, and a couple big schools. Look at that, a little
pressure
trap.
defense out there, and that's probably going to be, and it is going to be, Desert Oasis basketball. Well, that mark that they're going to have to do it. They're down 12, as you say, not in the least bit insurmountable, and there's a ton of time left. But
that's a great halftime adjustment. Hey, we're going to trap the dribble handoff. Bam. On the sideline, too. It's hard to do something with it once you get trapped there.
Well, they want to get the precipitation, the sweat off of the baseline down there. Pasadena City College Lancers. I played against the Lancers for 2 seasons. Did not play in this gym. Played in that old school gym.
Vintage.
That is absolutely another great word. Vintage is the word, man. Dimly lit gym. And we pulled out a win on the road. And
most well known from when Jerry Tarkanian coached here. You wouldn't have got any wins down here when he was coaching.
12-point lead right now for the Ribet Fighting Frogs. The Diamondbacks from Desert Oasis. Desert, they need to put some points on the board. That's one guy that can do it. Dominique Ford draws a crowd. Ford comes in, and does he get it to go? He does. Mm-hmm. It's an impressive young man.
He's the guy. And you know what? Ribet did everything they could to get the ball out of his hands. They tried to trap him twice. Both teams coming out and trapping a little bit.
Nice pass in the corner. Wide open look for Rodriguez. Can't get it to go. It's a rebound. Diamondbacks.
Tyler was too unselfish there.
Ford with a floater again. Boy, he's just a workhorse down there. Quick outlet. It's in Powell's hands. Powell comes through.
Oh, Euro step.
Ooh, boy. Not a lot of contact, but the call is made.
You know, Tyler is so unselfish, but sometimes, you know, when he kicked it out to a lesser player. It's a 10-point game, man. He needs to just go score.
He's at the line right now. Tyler Powell, 6'5", junior guard. As Mark and I mentioned in the first half, he could play tight end, linebacker, running back, do it all.
He's ready to go right now.
And he can shoot. Started the game off with about a 25-footer.
He can score everywhere. They haven't even tried to post him up yet.
Bad pass. Stolen by Hargress. Hargress wants to go on his own, and he does. Lays it up and in.
They've really done better when they just didn't try to run offense, where they just kind of got it spread out and go. And here we go. Ribet is shadowing Dominique Ford. They are not going to let him get the ball, and they're going to play 4-on-4.
And Powell just took it out of the hands.
Watch here, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He is not going to let Ford get the ball if he can help it. Now, if he gives it up, he's just going to guard him with no help. Okay, he's going to let him go back, and he's going to guard him everywhere on the floor. Nice. Oh, come on, dude. Nice screen, double screen.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, 5'9" senior guard, hovering all around Ford. 14-point lead, 4.5 to go here in this third quarter. The sun's starting to peek out here in Pasadena.
Oh, a little push off there.
Oh, what a nice, strong move by Barrington Hargress. Don't forget, everyone, he's a sophomore. Class of 2022 is Hargress. We got a timeout, 44-28. Nice lead right now by Ribet Academy. We'll be back right after this.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships.
Howard, you know, the game got manageable for Desert Oasis, and then he went to the shadow on their best player and stretched it back to 16.
Contact as Snooky Wigginton goes up for the shot, listening to his dad, Pookie, during the timeout. Tadeo Arnold and Eunice Hopkins, these are all.
His dad was a size don't matter guy. Great player at Ventura College, and they went to Seton Hall, and one of the best smaller guards ever.
Here's his son shooting, senior guard. They're in the Harbor League in the southern section here in SoCal. Principal's Ron Dalzat. Head coach is their athletic director, Reggie. And here is Snooky. Snooky and Pookie. Fun little Christmas card.
All name team.
Ford wants to go to work. He has Snooky guarding him for a moment, but how about that? Tyler Powell not here.
Box set, see what they do here on the OB. Good job getting off the ball. Don't let the ball get to the weak side. Playing 5-on-4.
.15 on the shot clock. Ford in trouble. Kicks it out for the long shot from Fisher.
Bailed him out. Interesting, every time they throw it to the corner on their OB, Ribet goes and traps it right away.
So the dynamic of the coaching staff here, fun to see. Reggie Howard listed as the head coach, but he's also the athletic director, and he'll take a water break and come back and talk to some of the parents. And
that guy's been through some battles now,
yeah,
let me tell you.
And
nothing gets to him.
Pookie will kind of be the more hands-on coach.
Reggie was one of the great all-time recruiters out on the road, man. The guy, kids love him. He's a great recruiter. Of course, they don't get to do that in high school, but he's got a pretty good team.
Camacho back in, grabs the rebound off the miss. 17-point lead right now for Ribet.
Oh,
beautiful
boy.
pass. Camacho with our first dunk of the event. Ignacio.
Got to rotate. Can't stay stuck to your man. See what's happening.
Now Ribet up 19 as Ford tries to go down the front side right in front of his bench, right in front of Coach Bedowitz. But here's a great look, great pass, and Ignacio goes and throws down the first one of the event.
He will get trapped every time he touches the ball, and then they won't let him get it back.
Wow.
And that's why.
Dominic Ford is shown to be unstoppable. Unstoppable so far. Unfortunately, his team's down 17.
Oh, are they showing a little zone here? A little 2-3?
They're going to try. How about Powell? Does he make him pay? He doesn't. Camacho, big rebound, put back and foul. Ignacio Camacho, the 6'9 senior.
That's just being overmatched there. You know, one of the tough things about the zone is rebounding out of it, but I think it was a good move by Coach. And the miss, that's just being tenacious on the offensive glass there.
Mark, if you're playing on the Guatemalan national team, you're scrimmaging and you're practicing and you're around grown men all the time.
All the time. And great facilities usually.
240.
There you go.
Great job by Ribet, trapping Ford on the side. He's able to get rid of it, of course. And a big block from Hargis ends up back in the hands of Ramos, though, and Ramos runs into trouble down there, and they're going to say it's Diamondbacks basketball.
Jalen Scholes was wearing Ford's jersey there for a minute. Oh, he got the cut to the basket.
Seeing a replay there, I think the coaching staff from Ribet has a point. Ramos in trouble and goes to that bad place on the floor again. Hargis takes a look down the corner to Snooki. Snooki can't get it to go. And it's going to be Camacho picks up, I believe that's his fourth foul.
Well, it's the point now, they're forcing the hand of Desert Oasis. Somebody other than Dominic Ford is going to have to make a few plays because they're really not, they're going to limit his touches.
How about that?
There we go.
By Nick Ramos, impressive.
Good
Big block by Cade Savell.
Uh-oh.
And Savell had something to say about it, too.
Did he look at the coach to see if he could shoot that?
Turnover. And it looks like it's going to be an easy layup for Winnington. And they got a 20-point lead right now with 1:28 left in the third quarter. And a quick give and go. And a miss from point blank range can't happen. Here's a long pass.
4-point swing.
And this is going to get a little spread out here if we're not careful. 54-32. The Diamondbacks running into some trouble here. That's going to be a foul on the shot. So with 1:06 remaining here in this third quarter, 54-32. And Ribet Fighting Frogs, coach, are
dominant
right,
performance.
Right. Well, I was going to say talented, strong, quick, and smart. And in one word, you said it.
Yeah.
Dominant.
Yeah, they're really good. Go.
And I think Dominic's just feeling like, hey, I'm the only one scoring right now. It's got to happen. Here comes a lob, I think. No, he doesn't lob it, and he pays the price. I thought he was going to alley-oop that up.
To the hole, right there.
He sure did. And, goodness, look
out.
out.
Missed 2 layups down here.
Missed 2 layups, and Anthony Costello went up and hung around the rim, but I think they just said he would have fallen down on somebody, so I imagine that's why the officials didn't call anything, just because they weren't sure of his landing area. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter, 54-32.
Well, Dominic Ford's going to have to, he's going to have to make some assists too. Hopefully some guys can make some shots. But if you're doubled, now you've got to take that to the hole.
Oh, a clean strip by
Good
Whittington. And here comes Tyler Powell. Powell throws it down.
Not much doubt.
24-point lead right now for the Ribet Fighting Frogs. Trouble all the way around. This one's stole by Reedy. Reedy tosses it off. Snooki has it in the corner. Pulls it back up, top of the key. 3 seconds. Shot's got to go up quickly. How about this? Heady play, and it counts. Jalen Shores with the bucket at the end of the quarter. And it's a 26-point lead for the Fighting Frogs. Boy, everything went right for them in the third quarter. They had a 14-point lead at half, and now all of a sudden it's a 26-point lead.
And Desert Oasis had got it down to 10, and then, a couple of adjustments, and then the game's got away from them.
We'll be back in a second. Big lead right now for Ribet Academy.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Okay, start of the fourth quarter in our second game today in this 6-game extravaganza. Dominique Ford, hard of the hole again, gets some help this time. Offensive rebound by Costello. He gets fouled on the putback. Boy, I had an opportunity to listen into that huddle in between the third and fourth quarter. And as we see Ford go to the bucket here, and assistant coach Pookie Whittington, who has the floor, said, hey, look, we're doing everything right now. Didn't really have anything to say other than we're going to stay in our man. Don't overdo it. Hold your spots. We're not going to show anything extra, because I do want to see some rolling off the top, and definitely keep communicating. So really he was pretty pleased with what's going on here.
Well, I bet, because they outscored them 20-8 in that quarter.
Yeah, that'll keep you happy.
Yeah, everything's going good for them, all right.
Contact down low, and still no call. Great job by the Diamondbacks, and here comes another strip by Snooki Whittington. He stripped him a couple times, and that's going to be a foul on Cade Savell. But Dominique Ford is getting tired of seeing Snooki Whittington. He stripped him probably about the fourth time on the fast break.
Yeah, even though you just had the timeout, look at it here, nice dish. But you can see the body language on Desert Oasis. They're getting frustrated and stuff. Even though we just had a break, I'd call timeout right away and try to get them going. And, sometimes you get to this point, you work on your next game. You're not working on this game. Do whatever you're going to do the next game. Nothing better than live practice, and they're probably not going to be as good as these guys.
That's a great point. A great point.
Look at how they try to keep him on the side. They do a nice job of that. That's that old Texas Tech defense.
Evan Lake, that was a hard-earned bucket. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Snooki. He had to. Oh, they're going to say possession error. Oh, goodness. Okay. Boy, if anything, Desert Oasis is going to definitely learn, don't put the ball on the floor when number 2 is around.
Hey, he really handles the rock.
Long three, put up by Williams, no good. Ford goes into a tough spot, gets doubled. Now he finally gets fouled, and that's going to be on Jalen Shores, I believe.
Well, Don't put him on the free throw line, you know.
Father-son discussion right here between Pookie and Snooki.
I think Snooki's got an inch on him, maybe.
Oh, you definitely. Well, with the hair, they say it's 5'8".
I think Pookie was listed at 5'7", legit. That's the first time they haven't trapped that.
You know, and he said at that quarter break, I don't want to show too much. And Ford.
See, that's what I think they're thinking in the next game. Because everybody watches film.
Boy, that's a strong, strong play by Jalen Shorts to draw that contact. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. There you go, Mark.
Look at this. Nice job. Again, you know, just kind of leaning into his way where he doesn't have a chance to do anything but foul you. Got a little disorganized there.
Look out.
And then make the steal.
Here's another one. Xavier Williams.
Yeah.
And now we're at a 29-point lead for Ribet.
They're boat racing them right now. Look at them. They're feeling it too.
And Ford gets hit in the face. Here comes Snooki with the layup.
Yeah.
And
there's a timeout. Good timeout, Coach.
Coach Bedowitz going to call a timeout. Well, Ford got hit in the face, so he just stopped running completely.
Yeah.
66-35. Big lead for Ribet Academy here. Second game. Back right after this.
Hey, Vince,
big lead.
I noticed the guy in the hoodie on the bench at Ribet. He's like 7 feet tall.
Well, he's how about this? Another fast break. So after the timeout, stifling defense turns into another fast break for the Fighting Frogs.
Yeah, you got to keep competing here, guys. Let's go. No transition buckets. Do the little things.
5:25 remaining in the fourth quarter, and right now Coach Bedowitz continuing to coach. And as you said, Coach Arce, working on your next game, working on.
Well, you can't beat anybody if you're not going to be competitive, and you got to keep working.
Tough rebound there by Cade Savell. And now it looks like the Diamondbacks are casting off.
Really kind of turning it into a park game a little bit. Good job pulling it out, running some clock. That's smart.
They show a high double.
Old Barrington Hargrass, he's a good-looking kid too, man. They got a lot of good-looking players on this team.
Camacho back in. Wow. Barrington Hargrass, this sophomore guard is something special.
How'd you like to have a national team guy coming off your bench?
Now he has the steal. Kicks it over to Snooki. Snooki comes in, has that completely pushed back by Dominique Ford.
He's one of those guys, he could care less about that. That's what makes him good, too.
Well, it's happened. It's going to happen.
Yeah. There you go. Get a little fight in you.
There you go. Nico Ramos. 70-37, though. The second game, not as close as the first game. Our first game today, Harvard-Westlake Durango, was tight to the very end, literally to the very end.
Got away with a travel there.
Yeah, it looked like a walk.
Switched his pivot feet.
Camacho, nice pass to the corner to Snooki. And that goes.
That was a great pass, but it'd have been fun to see him shoot a jump hook right there, because that's going to be his bread and butter as he gets older. Drop step jump hook with a counter. Pure, nothing but net.
An off-ball foul on Xavier Williams. The bucket counts by Snooki, but Xavier away from the ball, called for the foul.
Oh, had him on the
Oh,
roll.
he had him. Had Ramos down low. And now it's going to be stolen again by Hargis. Hargis flips one out, and that's nice. Snooki floats it back in.
If Desert Oasis hadn't given up so many transition baskets, this score would not look so bad.
This might be another one here. Oh, a missed dunk from the hard work out there by Ahmad Smith just to break it up.
It's like an assist. Another steal.
Another steal.
Another fast break. Getting a little sloppy here.
All the way around. Camacho not letting it turn into a fast break.
Good call, Reggie.
And Coach Howard now wanting to slow things down, saying, look, we've got a 40-point lead. We're going to finish with some class and finish strong.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter. You don't let your team play like that. You got to stay tight.
This broadcast of the SoCal Vegas Showdown is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, Las Vegas. I'm going to be there in January for a bunch of meetings. I might need to talk to my guys about this. 2 new locations with 24/7 availability and rates starting at $45 per hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com to learn more. Recruiting Boost. In 3 minutes and 11 seconds, we're going to announce our Recruiting Boost Player of the Game, Athletic College Placement Service, the gift that keeps on giving. No cold emails, no databases, run by former college coaches, direct contact to coaches. That's Recruiting Boost. How about this? The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm already excited. 5-day overnight camp for 4th to 12th graders. Register now, a $99 deposit, and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. And Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to STR8sports.com, straightsports.com for more.
I'm telling you what, that's a great vacation for parents to take their kids to that camp. Let your kid off, they stay at the facility, and you stay in Sonora and just go watch every day.
Mix in a little golf.
And you can
How
do
about
that
this?
too.
Snooki comes out of the timeout with a set play. And it's been all Ribet since the second quarter. And Ramos hard to the bucket. And he's going to get fouled by Hargis. It's about the only thing Hargis has done wrong in 4 quarters of play. He's been very impressive.
Well, right now the only way Desert Oasis can score is from the free throw line.
Ramos makes the first of 2. Desert Oasis, very successful program.
A lot of good players in Las Vegas. I recruited a bunch of them. Gorman and Foothill High School were my go-to spots.
And we're going to see Jaden Fisher, a freshman, class of 2023, on the floor, weighs number 11. Snooki has his ball deflected.
Hey, it's time to get all your starters out so they don't get hurt.
But they keep stealing the ball, Mark, and they still want a piece of it. Ramos now, still only a 3-on-3, and that's going to be a foul on Snooki Whittington. He's absolutely a pickpocket expert. Oh. If you come anywhere near him, you've got to know how to spin, you've got to know how to rotate, you've got to be able to move very, very quickly.
Quick.
Because you're going into his world.
Oh, yeah. He's right down where you're bouncing it.
Ramos at the line.
Ribet needs to learn to play this hard without fouling.
Mark, it looks like your lunch is here.
Oh, good gosh. Thank goodness.
She has like a 7-foot
I'm going to be in that hospitality room quick.
Chipotle.
Hey, man, Jerry doesn't mess around. Everything's first class.
Under a minute to go here. Oh, another strong move by Barrington Hargis. Camacho with the putback doesn't go.
Get him out of there. He does not need to be in there where he's going to get hurt.
And the game clock is going to
get
finish
Snooki
off.
out too. Yeah, we're on running clock right now.
Camacho, will he get it? Will he get it? He does. And a reminder, coming up right after this, it's going to be the Recruiting Boost Player of the Game. And then Mark and I will return in a few minutes. Game 3, Etiwanda hosting Desert Pines. Camacho with a big block. And
Macho Camacho, remember that old fighter?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
And now they're basically saying just get it across the line. And how about that one? A 80-41 win, 80-41 win. And coming up very shortly, it is the Recruiting Boost Player of the Game. We'll step out and be back with Game 3, Etiwanda hosting Desert Pines very soon.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
In just a moment, our sideline reporter, Rihanna Dizon, is going to be handing the Player of the Game award for our second game to a gentleman by the name of Tyler Powell, number 1, and he's getting his plaque handed to him by the event director, Jerry Freitas. And he's already got some stuff to tell his fans out there. Your thoughts on Tyler Powell, Coach?
Well, I'm a big fan of his. I'm telling you, that guy is a really good player. He's got a lot of levels of scoring ability. He plays hard. He plays defensively well. And the thing is, when guys play that hard, they continue to get better. So he's still got a pretty high ceiling from what I see. But you don't see physicality like that in a guy that age very often.
Started the game off with a big 3 to let everybody know he can shoot. Then he was all over the floor, ripping the ball out of guys' hands. Just a really smart player.
Can you imagine him when he gets with a college weight coach?
Well, he's going to be with Rihanna right now. In a second, everybody wants a piece of him. Everybody wants to talk to him. Here we go.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the Recruiting Boost Player of the Game, Tyler Powell from Ribet High School. Tyler, I think it's safe to say you guys handled your business out there. Final score was 80-41. What kind of statement does this win give your team moving forward?
It gives us a statement to where we got to keep playing hard. We got to keep going fast. We can't let up. Just because we want to stay last year, we got to repeat it again. We got to prove everybody wrong because we came from the Division 4 and we got boosted up to Division 2. Now we got to prove something that we belong there, and we just got to keep setting these statements.
And individually, you played well today. You ended with 26 points. How would you assess your performance?
If it was for my teammates, I don't even know. Like my teammates just set me up to score. I'm just glad to have my team behind me.
Now let's pretend I'm a college recruiter. What are some things that you'd want me to know about you?
I have a good personality. All in all, I'm a hard worker. I'm always in the gym, and I'm always keep a good attitude. I'm always have a win attitude. I'm not gonna settle. We're gonna keep going.
Thank you, Tyler. Good luck. Back to you.
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad Rihanna asked that question. And by the way, that's Rihanna Dizell. You know, you talk about this Ribet Academy. We didn't really even bring it up during this game, but man, what a history!
Oh, they've been good for a long time. When you were at Cal State Bakersfield, I came down to Ribet and recruited one of their players, and you had to remember how good we were when we couldn't get them, man. Everybody recruits their guys. And, hey, great to hear him say he has a good personality. And all you young players out there, that makes a big difference. It's important.
So Ribet Academy, Division 4 state championship, and he just talked about how they're moving up and they want to garner that respect going into this season. So congratulations. Thank you, Rihanna. and we will take a break. When we come back, it is Game 3 coming up, and this one's going to be a great one as well. Etiwanda welcoming in Desert Pines. It's just going to keep on coming. Game 3, this is the 2019 SoCal Vegas Showdown. Pleasure to have everybody with us. We'll be back shortly.